Hi, I'm Shelly Olson, your sales director, and I am so excited that you're joining me for new consultant orientation. I want to go over how simple this business is now that we have opened everything up to virtual presentations, and soon we'll be back to local, close up, in person, around the kitchen table presentations the way that I grew up in Mary Kay. For 34 years, I gathered women around the kitchen table to teach them about skincare. And in the last year, I have taken those same skills and just transferred them to the computer. So now I can do the very same thing on Zoom, which has taken all the boundaries, all the borders down of our entire arena. In the United States, we can sell or share this career opportunity with women all over the United States. So I want to talk about where we start. You started with your virtual e-start of 30, or you decided to get a starter kit with it for 130. You also got, with either of those packs, the opportunity to have your own personal website, which Mary Kay maintains, and also ProPay processing of credit cards. And so those are both included with what you paid for. So beyond that, let's move into the very first thing that we want to think about. First of all, who do we sell to? Well, now that you can sell anywhere in the whole nation, you can start thinking about the list that's in your virtual welcome packet. And I call it a virtual welcome packet because it's about virtual selling, but you're actually receiving one in the mail. And so you have a list of who do you know? Do you have people you work with now, people you used to work with, people you went to college with, high school, sororities, all of your kids' friends' moms, your husband's coworkers' wives? All of these women have skin. And of course, we can also sell to men. Think about women in your church, the moms of the kids on the soccer team, teachers, your hairstylist, your dog groomer, the receptionists at all your doctor's offices. And so all of those people have skin. And the thing is, we are a blessing, not a burden. And so when we offer them our services, it is the greatest gift they've ever received. Because how would you like to navigate all of the questions around skincare? How do you get rid of brown spots? How do I lessen the appearance of my wrinkles? How do I find the perfect match in a foundation? We offer a service where women can stop reading the backs of boxes in the cosmetics aisle. They can stop buying 5 moisturizers to find one that works and 5 mascaras to find one that doesn't clump. We can give them the greatest service in teaching, educating, letting them try before they buy, and offering our satisfaction guarantee. So that's what you offer. And when you start, you're going to start with who you know and create that list. I've included a list, a sheet of paper where you can write down 100 names. So that's a place, one area you're going to start in. The next thing I want you to really consider is getting really trained and educated in this new culture. I didn't wear makeup. I moisturized 4 times a day when I joined Mary Kay, and that was it. And so I learned all of these things because it was so worth it. So how do you learn? Well, let's start with Mary Kay in Touch. You're going to go in there, log in, create your own password, and then attach it to the top of your computer in the browser. I forget what that's called, but you're going to save it. I can just open my browser, click on Mary Kay in Touch, log in, and I can go in and my whole business is right there. That is your business office. If you were going to go to work somewhere, you would go to Mary Kay in Touch and jump in that computer, and everything you need for your business is right there. So the most important things for you as a new consultant are going to be the education online. You can go through Mary Kay University. And Mary Kay University, you can go in and train for 10 minutes, close it down. Go in for 30 minutes, close it down. It's always going to retain whatever work you did. And then you take a test. On Skincare Confident, you're going to study skincare, take a test. Color Confident, you're going to learn all kinds of color techniques, makeup techniques, glamour, color, all of that stuff is under Color Confident. And then Legal Confident, and then a new one, Clinical Solutions Confident. We want to know how women should retinize before they use this retinol. And all of those things are taught right on the computer. Now, also, I want you to go into your calendar, whatever you use, a desktop, maybe you use your phone, wherever you put important appointments, and you are going to plug in and block off Monday Night Live. It's at 8 p.m. Central, which is 7 p.m. Mountain where I live. I'm in Helena, Montana. And we have 1 hour of education, motivation, recognition, inspiration, and just family connection. Connection. Don't we all want connection? And we will continue these even when we open up. So we will want to connect nationwide every single Monday. The other things that you want to do is show up for all of our events. We have fun skincare events, we have glamour events, and we do them all right on Zoom. So you're going to want to familiarize yourself with Zoom if you already haven't, and get really comfortable with being on your computer on video. A couple things about video. First of all, make sure your computer camera is up higher than your eyes. And so I know sometimes our computer's down here and we're looking into our laptop and people can't see you. And so you want that computer, what's it called? The camera? Yeah, the little camera thing. You want that raised up. Try to get yourself a ring light. You can even get a little tiny ring light. This is the Mary Kay one. It's sold out right now. But this ring light works beautifully. And I can put this right onto my phone. So that's a tool that you're going to want to get. But when you get on camera, when you come to our meetings, try to be in a quiet space. I've heard of women actually having to go into their bathroom and close the door to get away from their 7 kids and their husband. So just find yourself a little spot, okay? The next thing I want to talk about are some office tools. And this is like running your office part as a businesswoman. You're going to want to apply for the 0% interest Mary Kay credit card because you get tons of rewards and it's 0% for the first year. So for placing an initial order, for ordering the things that you need, when you do them on the Mary Kay 0% interest credit card, there are rewards. You want to set up a separate Mary Kay account, a checking account. And that's where all your Mary Kay money is going to go. And so it's not a business account that you pay for. It's a free checking account. You want to have that checking account so when you set up your ProPay processing, you have the correct banking information to put with your ProPay account. Then you're going to set up your Mary Kay personal website. It's under Business Tools at Mary Kay, In Touch, where you go for your office work. And so you're going to go to Mary Kay In Touch, under Business Tools, Personal Website Manager. And then go in and fill in all the blanks, put in all your information, zip codes that are around your area that you want to work in, you'll fill those in. Then you can order, if you want, a business kit, which gives you business cards, labels to put on your products when you ship them out. So if I had a product and I wanted someone to reorder when it runs out, you put a label right on the product, and there's not one on this one. I have all of these products back here that I show, but they would have labels on them. If you're going to use just CDS shipping only, you don't need labels. I like business cards to put them in sample packs that I'm mailing out. I put them in gift orders that I put together. I hand them out. I handed one out at Albertsons yesterday. A woman stopped me in my pink Cadillac and said, "I need your business card." And I was so hoping I had one. I wasn't sure that I did, honestly. Okay, so those are some things you want to do. Then we're going to talk in a different training about great starts, because great starts is where you win lots of free product. And there are two types of money in Mary Kay, and they're both valuable. One is the green money that they deposit into your account when you share the career with somebody and you start getting commissions. And of course, we only get commissions one level down when you're building. And then the other kind of money we talk about is pink cash. So we have green cash and pink cash. And the pink cash is the free product. And that's really fun because when you sell it, it's 100% profit. So now let's talk about, okay, so those are kind of the beginning things that I really wanted to cover. These are some things I want you to just like, I want these just in the forefront of your brain. You're going to see this list in your virtual packet that I mail you. First of all, I feel you could do anything in this business. You can go anywhere you want to go if you will master these 14 skills. Okay, they don't have to be mastered today, next week, or next month. This is as you are moving along. First of all, get good at calling, texting, private messaging off Facebook so that you can offer your services. Facials, they can be hostesses for your parties. You can offer beauty experiences, spa facials. So there are booking scripts at Mary Kay University, but I think the easiest thing is to ask if they'll help with your training, that you need help with your first 30 faces, and would they be one of them? And all they have to do is join us on one of our Zoom facial events. So that's one thing I want you to get used to and get really good at. The second thing, work on a system that works to get samples into women's hands. Now, if you're working live, you want to get good at filling trays and getting all set up with the things from your starter kit. But online virtually, I want you to get really good at how you're going to disperse the samples. I mail them. I'm set up with Pirate Ship and I mail them. Okay, the third thing, and this is where I had to really work hard. Work on becoming interesting. Yes, when you become interested in others, you become more interesting. I just didn't really understand all of that, And plus, I'm very detailed. I love numbers. Who wants to hang out with somebody who likes numbers and talks about statistics and stuff? Nobody. So work on becoming interesting. Ask people about themselves. Tell me a little bit about yourself. How did you meet the hostess that we're working with tonight? Do you have a family? How old are your children? What are their names? Tell me all about you and how you and your husband fell in love. I think I've saved marriages asking that question because they go back and they relive how they met their husband. Where do you work? What do you like best about your job? Where did you grow up? What was your favorite part of growing up there? So ask questions and get to know people. The fourth, master the flip chart. Okay, the flip chart is really either online or it's a book that you have. Master that because you're going to use that as your guide for all of your appointments, but get really comfortable with that. You're going to the fifth is somehow getting used to foundation selection. And now we have the foundation quiz they can take right on our personal websites. But when you're in person, you're going to be able to stripe them here with different shades, or right between these two bones is a really great place to stripe and find the perfect foundation, because once you find their foundation, they will never leave you. They won't ever be able to find that perfect match that disappears into their skin again. Number 6, you're going to master a placemat closing live or a virtual closing. What sets do you offer? The miracle set, the 3D miracle set, the repair set? Do you offer a glamour set? And we have those sets already put together, but you want to really learn those. Number 7 is romancing the travel roll-up bag, which is a free gift with some of our collections. And just learning to romance products all together. That's the most important thing. Tell about the oil-free eye makeup remover. What's so great about that? Tell about the intense moisturizing cream. Why do I love that every day? Why do I love retinol? All those things, we just romance them according to experience. We've used them. Here's how I feel about them. For the things I don't like, they'll ask me and I'm like, I don't like that. I don't use that. No, that is an icky color. I'm honest about it. So you're going to learn to romance. 8, you are going to master booking at the appointments that you start with. If we're on appointments all together, you're going to follow up to get them to book another appointment with 2 friends that you've never met so that you can build your client base. 9, master writing up processing, doing my customer orders, all those things. How are you going to process orders? Create a system for processing orders. Number 10, create a repeatable system for advanced client facials. Those are checkup facials. Those are, what else do we call those? I can't think right now. I always call it a checkup facial. And so in 2 weeks, once they get on the skincare or any products that are skin related, you need to see them in 2 weeks to make sure they're working. So you want a repeatable system for that. What are you going to do at that checkup facial? Here's what I do at my first facial. Here's what I do at my checkup facial. 11, memorize a script that allows you to easily ask women to have an interview with your sales director so you can win these darling pearls of sharing jewels. So that's going to be just getting a script from Mary Kay University or from me. Text me and say, I need a script. I want to start my pearls of sharing. And best is, hey, I'm starting my leadership training and my director needs to meet with me and my inner circle of friends, of which you're one, so that she can share about the Mary Kay opportunity so I can learn how to do that. I would love to work with you. I know it's something you'll probably never do, but can you help me with my training? So you want to have a script. 12, how are you going to retain customers? That is a customer we retain is worth more. It's easier to keep one we already have than going out to get a bunch of new ones. I can't remember what that saying is, but you know what I'm talking about. Customer retention makes what we do so much more rewarding because every woman washes our product down the drain at night and they happily put it on the next day. So that's going to be important. Things like preferred customer program. That is critical. When you hear me talk about PCP, preferred customer program, you want in on that deal because when the company mails for us all those lookbooks, we could never reach those people with the new products. This month, my clients are all going to receive a book that talks about Clinical Solutions Retinol, and my phone is going to be ringing off the hook. Number 13, determine the presence you want to have online. Will you be on Instagram and Facebook or one or the other? Will you not be on either? Will you be doing everything on Zoom? Or will you be doing some Facebook Live parties? I personally do everything on Zoom, and then I will sometimes stream it over to Facebook Live. It just depends. And the last thing is to know how to manage your back office, how to place wholesale orders, how to do customer delivery service, how to use product replacement, how to use the My Customers app, earn discount privileges. What does that mean? So all of those things are things we're going to work on in the next few segments. But I just wanted to give you a little preview of that, I guess, if you will. And then the other thing I wanted to show you, and now I can't find it, or I wanted to tell you is it doesn't matter. You can't see it anyway. But a few tools that I've ordered from Amazon that you're going to see in what I've mailed you. You want a scale to weigh packages with. And I have the perfect one on that sheet of paper. I have a tripod for my phone with a ring light that I attach to my phone. And so my phone typically is usually in a tripod. This is my this I can hold my phone with, but it usually sits in a tripod Because if I'm on FaceTime or Facebook Messenger, I don't want my phone wiggling around. And so I have a tripod that's on there. And then also the little padded envelopes in hot pink. Those are something you're going to want to invest in, as well as a big shipping tape dispenser. I'm telling you, I would have lost my mind if I would have had to use those little tape dispensers that you unroll things and then it gets all clustered up and I can't get it pulled apart. I have a dispenser and I put that on the list of things that you might want to invest in. The other thing is, when you're new, and I don't know how long this is going to last, you can buy a $69 pack of samples of skincare, microdermabrasion, and items that we actually ship out for our facials. You can buy a $69 value for $45 as a brand new e-consultant or a beauty consultant with a starter kit. It doesn't matter. When you're a consultant, you get that special deal. So those are the things I wanted to start with. Remember meetings on Monday nights. Those who show up, go up. So attend all the Zoom facial events you can, even if just for training. If you can't bring a guest, come for training. And then just start working on all of your courses on Mary Kay In Touch, Mary Kay University, and all of the Confident classes. So thank you so much for being with me for this time. And I'll be back to share more about Great Starts opportunities. Bye-bye.